Davey Allison is able to stay with him right on the outside. Of course, he's getting help from Darrell WALTRIP back there. When you can get two cars running together, the draft is very effective.
Right there in turn 2 is where Allison touched the wall yesterday.
But here comes Allison.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the cars and stars of NASCAR's most recent 20 years. The front row belongs to a pair of outstanding newcomers with the Rocket Man, 2002 Rookie of the Year Ryan Newman, and two-time Nextel Cup champion Jimmy Johnson. Row 2 is the Home Depot Pontiac of the Rushville Rocket, Tony Stewart, alongside Jeff Gordon and his famous Rainbow Warriors. Row 3 belongs to the Intimidator, 7-time Winston Cup champion Dale Earnhardt, and his son Dale Jr. in the AMP National Guard Chevrolet. In Row 4 is the Hooters Ford of fan favorite Alan Kowicki and Davey Allison, newest member of the Alabama gang in Robert Yates Strong number 28. A pair of Dodges in Row 5 with awesome Bill Elliott in Ray Evernham's machine, and the tin can of fellow two-time Daytona 500 champion Sterling Marlin. The 6th row has the Iceman, Texas Terry Labonte, and 2000 Winston Cup champion Bobby Labonte, Terry's little brother. Row 7 is the neon green machine of the Master of Rockingham, Kyle Petty, and Kenny Schrader in Rick Hendricks number 25. Row 8, it's Mark Martin from Arkansas, and fellow Roush driver Jeff Burton in the Exide Ford. Row 9, Mr. Excitement, two-time winner Jimmy Spencer rolls out in the Junior Johnson Ford, and what about that, his on-track rival, 2004 Nextel Cup champion Kurt Busch is there as well. Row 10, it's the real deal, Neil Bonnet in the Raymont car, and handsome Harry Gant, Mr. September himself in the Skull Bandit. In Row 11, Swervin' Ernie Irvin looks for a strong run in the Morgan McClure Lumina, and rowdy Kyle Busch is very much a threat in his M&M's Toyota. Row 12, 1999 Winston Cup champion and 3-time Daytona 500 winner Dale Jarrett is there, and so is 1989 champion Rusty Wallace in Roger Penske's black number 2. Back to Row 13, it's a pair of popular Pennzoil performers with Michael Waltrip in the sleek Bahari Pontiac, and a Dale Earnhardt-owned Chevy of East Northport, New York's Steve Park. Row 14 has Californian Richard Childress teammates Happy Kevin Harvick in the white Goodwrench Chevy, and Mike Skinner won Rookie of the Year 4 years before Harvick in 1997. Row 15, it's the Pocono Punisher, Denny Hamlin in his Chevy, and Concrete Carl Edwards in his Ford. 10 championships belong to Row 16 alone, with the king himself, Richard Petty in a Pontiac, and boisterous owner-driver Darrell Waltrip in the Western Auto Chevrolet. Row 17 is the number 10 Tide ride of the Rooster, Ricky Rudd, and 91 Rookie of the Year, Bobby Hamilton from Tennessee. Row 18, 2002 Daytona 500 champion Ward Burton carries the Caterpillar colors on his Intrepid, and from the Northeast, it's 86 winner Jeff Bodine in the Bud Moore car. Row 19, veteran Morgan Shepherd rolls out of the Wood Brothers Thunderbird, and the Fury from Danbury, Jerry NADEAU, starts to his outside. To Row 20, Matt Kenseth won the final Winston Cup in 2003, and Maine's main man, Ricky Craven, won 2 of NASCAR's most exciting races. Row 21, it's Jimmy Smut Means from Alabama, and Mississippi's Lake Speed, the Darlington winner. And in Row 22, Dave Marcus rounds out the field. There's your field of cars and stars from NASCAR's most recent 20 years.